High above the hustle and bustle of these city streets, four of the world's greatest fibbers are about to challenge your common sense and intuition at the regular meeting of the all-new Liars Club. And now to introduce our newest members, the chairman of our membership committee, Mr. John Barber.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and welcome to the all-new Liars Club, the show that knows that truth is stranger than fiction, so lies must be more believable. And right now you're going to meet three unbelievably believable liars from Hill Street Blues, that tower of talent, Betty Thomas. The handsome hunk from Santa Barbara who plays the richest man in Santa Barbara, C.C. Capwell, Jet Allen. And everybody's favorite Valentine from The Young and Restless, where she plays Esther Valentine, Kate Linder. And now the president of the all-new Liars Club, the all-new Eric Boardman.
Yes, thank you, John. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Hey, you picked a good day to join us because we've got a bunch of professional prevaricators over there. How you doing, gang?
Cool.
Good to see you, Eric. How are you? How are you?
I'm in a good mood, and I'm ready to lie a little bit. I hope you are, too. Let's meet the players they're going to fool today, if we can. We'll start with you, and you are?
I'm James Roy, and I'm a hairstylist.
A hairstylist, all right. Take a little bit off the side here. Well, we'll get to that maybe afterwards. And you are?
Laura Tyler, and I'm a travel agent.
A travel agent. Now, I have never seen the spelling of Lara, L-A-A-R-A. What is that from?
Oh, it's very special.
And means something special, or just makes you special?
Yeah, it makes me special.
Okay, Lara, nice to meet you. Is it Irish? Is it Gaelic? Is it
No, it's just
misspelled?
Canadian. It's original Canadian.
Oh, it's a Canadian spelling, all right. The things I learn. And you are?
Ken Isbister. I'm an account manager in sales.
All right. How come you don't spell with two E's there, Ken?
I'm just a little strange.
All right. Finally.
And I'm Cheryl Ray, and I'm a singer.
A singer.
Yes.
And by the way, good to have a redhead on the show again.
Yay.
All right. Anyway, we wish you good luck today. Now, I know you know how to play the game. Do you guys know how to play? Don't you? You've done it before? Yeah. Let me tell you how we play the new Liars Club. Real simple. An unusual object is placed in front of this unusual gang. Each one tells a story about it, but only one is telling the truth. Players, spot the person who tell the truth, you'll win some points. We start you off with 100 points apiece. The odds are 1-to-1 here, and you can be up to half the amount, up to 100 points each round. And we play 4 rounds here in the Liars Club. That means if anybody gets all 4 rounds correct, you know what they'll win? Well, Myrna will tell us. Myrna Lee.
Shopping plus 6 days accommodation at West Edmonton Mall, one of the world's largest indoor tourist destinations. Features a water park with dolphins, water slides, river rapids, and shopping, plus 6 days accommodations at the fabulous Fantasyland Hotel, furnished by West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah. Anyway, rules and regulations are out of the way. Let's get started, and we start as usual with our resident irascible one, John Barber. What the heck is that?
Well, Eric, you're going to learn 2 things right now. The first thing you're going to learn is where the expression came from, I haven't got a pot. That's where the expression came from. The expression came from maritime octopus fishermen. That was how they had to earn a living. And if you didn't have a pot, you couldn't catch octopus, so you couldn't earn a living. And what this is, because the octopus, it's great for people who hate to fish. Octopus fishing, pushing for octopusy or whatever it is the easiest kind of fishing in the world because they are the dumbest of all God's little creatures. You don't need bait or lure or anything. You just drop this dark tub in the water, and this floats on top of the water to let you know where your pot is. And it's dark, and octopus like dark places, and so they just go in there and you catch your octopus.
All right, so it's an octopus trap?
It's an octopus trap.
All right.
You
Kate.
know, I'm really glad to see this article. In fact, I wish I could take it home because my character, Esther, on Young and the Restless, she could really use this because it's a Balinese courting pot.
A Balinese courting pot.
Courting pot, and she needs a lot of help because she never goes out. But anyway, see, they didn't have business cards in those days. So the men couldn't put business cards in here. So this is from each different family. This signifies maybe John Smith, and of course, I don't know what their names in Balinese are, Balinesian. And then the woman put her dowry, oh, forget it. You know, she put it in there. The guy,
Well,
she knew which guy.
from the size of the knob and the
No, this was the family, like family crest, family name. See, the guy looked in here, he knew how much she was offering. He also put something in there for her, a gift, you see.
And well, there are 5 knobs on this
Well,
rope.
she was busy.
Do
She
you
had
know how
five-
late this
five
show is going to be?
What?
Let's straighten this
I'm worried
out.
about your character on the show. How come she
First
doesn't
of
go,
I know, I
oh,
feel so sorry for
a
her.
Balinese?
Actually, she's not that far removed. To tell you the truth, this is actually African. Each one of these is a fertility. It's a fertility award situation. Each one of these represents a child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hung up outside the African hut. Every time a child is born, they then drop in some beads and some whatever they can find. Certainly not coins, because they don't have coins. But it's hung up outside. This is from the rain. It's kind of beat up from the rain. This doesn't get the same way because it's not made of pottery. This is like old animals that have died, and like, what do you call this?
Dead animal.
No.
Petrified.
Petrified. Thank you.
Petrified,
Thanks.
see?
Petrified. Like petrified wood. But that's what they are. Each one represents a child. And,
So it's officially called Jed?
It's officially called a fertility signification outside the house. I don't know.
I mean, a fertility symbol.
Fertility symbol. Okay.
Fertility symbol.
That's
I'll say
what
the
it
word. Betty Thomas, straighten us out. What is it?
It's just a water level. It's an ancient water level
How
for your
boring.
well. You put it in your well. Depending on how far down these babies go, that's how much water you got in your well. So, you know, you remember Lawrence of Arabia, don't you?
Well, those are the stories they told us. Place your bets over here, ladies and gentlemen, as I remind you what our stars have told us. John said it's an octopus trap. Kate said it's a Balinese courting pot. Jed said it's a fertility symbol. And Betty said it's for measuring the water level in your well. All right, let's check, see how we're betting over here, first of all. James, how many points you wagering?
30.
30. Lara's wagering.
30.
Ken's going for.
Only 20.
And Cheryl.
I'm crazy. 50?
She is crazy. Cheryl, do you think you know what it is?
No.
Are you pretty confident?
Not at all.
Because I don't have a clue. I play along just like you guys do. It is an octopus pot. John Barber was telling the truth. If I find John behind her, you win yourself 30 points. It is John. I like to see that, James. Lara bet 30 on John. Yeah, keep it up, keep it up. Ken bet 20 on Betty. Oh, it could have been. Cheryl bet 50 on Betty. Oh, no. Come on back. We'll be right back. Set your octopus traps and come join us for round 2 here on the new Liars Club. Round 2 is very similar to round 1, except now the odds are doubled, 2-1. Got a tie at 130 points apiece between James and Lara. They're fighting it out, but don't worry, it's anybody's ball game. We start with Betty Thomas from Hill Street Blues. What is
Okay.
that, young lady?
It's pretty simple. It's like a siding or a paneling measurer or leveler to say measurer or leveler, yeah.
Yeah, that's a technical term.
Where you, you know, from the bottom of the one to the edge of the top, and so on one end you want to measure it all the way down to the other end, you got to be able to go like this and walk down there and make sure you got the same top.
For measuring paneling and siding, things like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
From one end to the other.
okay. Jed Allen.
Conceivably, this could be Rube Goldberg's worst invention.
Uh-oh.
Now, you've heard of Rube Goldberg, of course. He does all kinds of things, bouncing waterfalls and things go up and down and over and under. This is very simply, one end opens cans, this way lifts up the lid of the can, this end punctures the can, and it's very sharp. It's not sharp now, but it was sharp normally, and cuts along the edges.
A
That's all
can
it is.
opener.
It's a lid opener and a can opener, that's all.
Two in one.
2 in 1.
I like that. Kate.
It's not sharp because that's not what you use it for. It's simple.
Are you saying he's not sharp?
I would never say that about Jed.
Oh.
But he's
The
a
object
good-
isn't sharp. I'm sorry.
Yes. This is adjustable. That's the first thing to remember. It's for windows and drawers or French doors. And I know about this because we have a lot of French doors in the Chancellor estate. See?
So it's an adjustable what, though? What does it
I
do?
said it, window and drawer opener. Or a French door opener also. You can use it for all kinds of things.
You
but
couldn't
that's
just use a handle to open it?
Not if it's stuck.
Oh, I see. When a door is stuck,
What are you supposed to do? What if it was painted shut? Then what were you going to do?
call somebody.
That's what it is.
Okay, so we're opening stuck doors and drawers and stuff.
Right.
All right, John.
What neither one have pointed out to you, what you should see, is that this is made of brass. And there's a very special reason for that, because surgeons 150 years ago felt that brass had curative properties. And this is a medical device, and it is called a rib restrainer. When surgeons would go inside to perform early operations, they had to separate and restrain the ribs, and this adjusted the length of the rib or the opening so that they could work. But that's why this is brass. This is an early medical device.
You got a lot of brass.
Yeah, a lot of brass. All right, one story is actually the truth. We'll find out in a moment as soon as we place our bets over here. 2-1 are the odds this round. Let me tell you what our stars just said. Betty said it's for measuring siding or paneling. Jed said it's a combination lid and can opener. Kate said it's for opening stuck windows and doors and French drawers and things like that. And John said it's a medical device, a rib restrainer. We'll find out. James is betting
30.
30. Lara is betting
40.
Oh, 40, you got it. I like that. Ken's going for
Another 20.
all right. And Cheryl, who bet 50 last time, is betting 10 this
Yep.
time. Okay. There's a learning process here at work, isn't there? All right. I think I know. I was wrong. Siding spacer, it's called, which is for siding and paneling. Betty Thomas was telling the truth. James, you can win 60 points if you bet on Betty. You did, yeah. Lara bet 40 on Betty. Yeah, we're rolling now. Ken bet 20 on Betty. 3 in a row. Cheryl. These 3 were right. Cheryl, you wouldn't let me down, would you? You bet on Jed. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Lisa Winbird of Vancouver sent us this. It's not what some of you might think it is, a piece of Canadian art called Mouse with Runny Nose. It's, if you thought the octopus was dumb, I guess something really dumber than that is a squid. This is a squid jigger. This is used for just simply catching squid, and I guess they go for this. Anyway, Lisa, thanks very much.
Welcome back. We're ready to play round 3 here on the new Liars Club, and we have a close battle. Larry's in the lead with 210 points, followed by James with 190, then Ken with 120. Cheryl, no, I would never make fun of a Tish-and-Trest gal. Anyway, good luck to you. By the way, round 3 is 5-1 odds. Cheryl, this is your chance to catch up, okay?
Okay.
And we start with, what is that?
A toaster. What this comes from the Chicago Museum of Medical History and Medical Quackery. It is another medical device. See, this plugs into the wall, and this has a dial on it. And this was used around 1910 in Chicago by a doctor who hustled himself a lot of money. A lot of doctors hustle a lot of money by offering cures for arthritis in the tongue. Offering cures for arthritis in the hands. Right here, they turn on this and then have the people put in their hands and arms here like this, and that's all they did. And they got warm, and supposedly they got cured, and then the other hand, they got the bill.
So it's a bit of quackery to cure arthritis.
Right.
All right, Kate.
Listen, I'm not going to fool you anymore. This is it. I'm telling you the truth. This is a tie presser. Just put your ties in. Wrinkled ties are very
Sinful.
bad. Terrible. So you put it in here. In fact, you could use this. You want to borrow it, I'll let you put it in here before the show. You heat this up, go like this, boing, and that's finished.
And where does your chin go while it's heating?
You take it off.
Oh, you take the tie off. I see. Okay. All right, Jen. Now, hey, as the richest guy in town on Santa Barbara, you could buy one of these, couldn't you? Whatever it is.
Everybody had it upside down. I got to show you the right way it's supposed to stand up. We all know what it's supposed to be. All right, this is for actors, believe it or not. In a sense, it is. Actors make their glossies this way, but only glossies. I'll show you how it's done. As you can see, it's very shiny. I don't want to get a reflection on the camera. They lay their photostat of the picture here, the negative of the picture here. It's put down here, it's dried off. The glossy comes out onto this portion, and you end up with your own glossy. Now, if you want to take it home with you as an actor, you can probably run off a few hundred and save yourself a lot of money.
Which
but in
Jen
truth, it
has
is.
done.
It is. Backstage. If you notice, I only get glossies, never do flats. And anyway, it is a photo dryer.
A photo dryer.
Absolutely.
Which actors or non-actors could use.
Yeah, but
All right.
I'm taking this home.
Betty, are you an actor or a non-actor?
Well, that's too hard. I'll be an actor. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. This is a sheet warmer. You used to put sheets in there. The thing warms up. It says right here, it warms up. It says, what do you want it at?
For
Medium,
warming
it has-
sheets, well, before you go
Yeah.
to sleep at night?
I guess, man, that's what they did.
You took the sheets off the bed, put them in there, warmed them up, then put them on the bed?
They must have not put them on the bed until after they were warm.
All right, a sheet warmer. Boy, the things I learned. Place your bets over here. It's 5-1. I'll remind you of the stories we just heard. John said it was an arthritis curer, medical quackery. Kate said it's a tie presser. Jed said it's a photo dryer for glossy photos. And Betty said it's a sheet warmer. All right. Okay, James, you're betting how much?
80 this time.
80. You are confident as can be. Lara's voting for
50.
50. Ken's saying
30.
And Cheryl?
I would have done more.
I know, but you only bet half the amount each time. You're doing a lot for us. Don't worry. Let's find out what this is. It is a photo dryer. Jed was telling the truth. Jed Allen. At 5-1, James, you can win 400 points if you voted on Jed. J-E-D, there it is. Lara, you can win 250 points if you voted on Jed. You did, all right. Ken, you can win 150 if you vote on Jed. You did. Cheryl, 3, they got 3. Did you vote on Jed? Yes! We'll be back for the 4th and final round right after this. We're ready to play the 4th and final round here on the new Liars Club, and it's always my favorite because this is the art corner, but today it's especially important because we have 2 players who have 3 in a row so far, 1 more apiece, and you're off to win that fabulous trip. And this round is 10-1 odds, which means, Cheryl, even though you're in 4th place right now, anybody can win the game. And in the unlikely event of a tie, the prize will go to the tied player who bets the most in this particular round, okay? So you can afford to be crazy and reckless. Let's spin the old wheel, and we'll find out what's in today's art corner. Ah, yes, it is a painting. And John Barber, we're not looking for the name of the artist. The name of the art is what we want, the name of the object. And John will tell us.
This is called... I can't say that on television. This is called The Morning After.
The morning after.
That's right.
And we don't know why. And we don't want to know why. Having had some morning afters myself. Kate Lindner.
This is a self-portrait. It's called schizophrenia. No, I'm kidding. It's not. I didn't mean that. No, I know what this is. This is Alice in the Looking Glass. That's all.
Could be Alice in the Looking Glass. All right, Jed Allen.
I got to tell you something. It annoys me. The painting really annoys the heck out of me because not only is it a bad painting, but he stole the title too. So that bothers me a lot. And it's I hate it. They stole it from prose, some beautiful prose. It's called Through a Glass Darkly. It's a terrible picture. Why he would name it that, I don't know.
Through a glass,
darkly.
darkly. Yes, yes, all right. And Betty Thomas.
Her name is Amanda. It's Amanda Reflects. See, it has like a triple meaning, probably, to someone.
Amanda Reflects. Amanda Reflects. Those are the titles they gave us. One is actually the truth. Place your bets over here. This is our last round. Everything's riding here. And I'll remind you of what the stars just said. John called it The Morning After. Kate said Alice in a Looking Glass. Jed said Through a Glass Darkly. And Betty said Amanda Reflects. First, how you're betting. James.
60.
60. Okay. Larry, you got to put that in place right now. Here we go. Lara's betting 90. Ken's betting 90. Cheryl's betting 90.
Why not?
Oh, boy. Sure, why not? Go for it. Let's find out. You think you know? Because I don't. It is called Alice in the Looking Glass. Kate was telling the truth. Kate Couples, tell the truth. We start with you, Cheryl. Yes, you were in last place the entire game. But if you get this right, if you say Kate, you're in first place. You said Jed. Oh, no. We come over to you. Ken, you're in third place right now. You will zip into first place if you said Kate. You said Jed. Lara, we come to you. You'll be in first place if you said Kate. You said Kate! And you got 4 in a row right. James, let's see what you said. Did you say Kate? You said Jed. That means you're wrong. You are the winner of our game, and you won all 4. What did she win?
Bausch & Lomb Compact Binoculars, one of the first names in sports optics. Waterproof, fog-proof, and center focus enables you to get closer to the action, furnished by Bushnell. And Jean Roulet's novel and interesting timepiece, featuring 18-karat solid gold layered over a brass pipe fitting. A calendar and alarm, a real conversation piece, furnished by Jean Roulet. Plus, Tappan's one-piece space-saver washer-dryer combination. You get full-size washing and drying power in one laundry unit just 24 inches wide, furnished by Tappan.
And of course, Larry, in addition to that, you're taking that vacation shopping trip. So congratulations. Thank you, one and all. See you next time in the new Liars Club.
Car rentals courtesy of Hertz. Hertz, the world's leading car rental company. Can you really afford to rent from anyone else? While visiting Vancouver, the stars stay at the Delta River Inn, located minutes from downtown. Limousines for our celebrities provided by BC Limousine Service.
If you have an unusual object that you'd like to share with us, take a picture of it, send it along with a self-addressed envelope, your phone number, and a little paragraph describing the item to the new Liars Club, 265 25th Street, right here in West Vancouver, BC.
He wants me to sing it. V7, V4, H9.